Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy I. When last we left off, we got the Mystic Key, and, well, we came back to the Marsh Cave. And that's really about it. Oh, I mean, I guess we did fight a Dark Elf King and went and awoke in the kingdom of, or the Prince of the Elf Kingdom and gave a witch back her eye, but that's not important. We've got a key. That's what's important, and I'm showing my inner, I can't really say Resident Evil because I'm not a huge Resident Evil player, just specific Resident Evil games. Also, if you notice any weird visual differences or audio differences, I've been playing Persona 3 Portable in my free time, just wanted to replay it, because why not? And I have not figured out what's causing it yet. Weird, I need to go out of this door, I think. Weird, audio bugs that I can't figure out the cause for. Or at least I think it's audio, because it's causing the entire game to, stutter for a few frames, but it's only doing it when a sound file plays. And specifically voice files. It's not even whenever a sound file plays or it changes or anything like that. It's specifically when a voice file plays and it will stutter for a moment. Actually, do I want to use Dia or Dia? This one's fine. And I don't know why, because the game runs fine. The system usage doesn't try to spike or anything like that or change in any way. It's just weird. And it's completely random because it's on every voice file. It's just sometimes I think it's something. There's something wrong with. Is this door one of them? No. With how it syncs. Oh hell! I forgot there's an encounter here. And I think I've already opened this door, but it's fine. We can fight another set of Pisco Demons. Actually, do I need to cure anybody? I should probably cure Vivi. Probably, but I'm not gonna. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, I swear. Trust me. Trust me. But yeah, it's so weird. So weird. And so as I said, if you notice anything different, I've been playing around with emulator settings. Because I like the PSP version of Persona 3 more than I like. Oh, Silver Armlet. I haven't got this one. Fancy. Oh, right. The whole beautifully programmed spiked tiles. How I love the. Let's use fire this time. Oh God. Yeah. Just single target my black mage. Yes, I love it when that happens. I have P3 or Persona 3 FES on PS3. I don't have a life spell. There's not one yet. I have to use a Phoenix down on this son of a bitch. Okay, Vivi, come on, get up. And I could play that. I just prefer the PSP version, and I don't have a working PSP version that I can use anymore, unfortunately. Or I don't have a working PSP that I can use this anymore. If I want to play it, I have to emulate it at this point. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, sure, I'll use Cura. And then I'll try to burn him again. Because it makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, it's fun. God, I love Persona 3. Persona is one of my favorite. 102 damage, Jesus Christ. Persona is probably one of my favorite video game series of all time. Probably, it is one of my favorite video game series of all time. Persona 3, Persona 5 are two of my favorite video games that I've ever played. Persona 5 is probably my absolute favorite, but you know, it's difficult to decide for sure. Yes, I have a lot of games that I love. I'll give you the Silver Armlet. Oh God, 6 to 17. Hell yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Persona 3 has a very special place in my heart, as Persona 3 is the first video game ending. Well, one of the first, maybe not the first, but one of the first video games that I ever actually legitimately, shed a tear or two over. It's such a great game. It's kind of dated as compared to more recent games of the series, like 5. I don't like 4 as much. 4's not a bad game, but it's just the emotional weight in 3 and 5 are much better than 4, in my opinion anyway. Your mileage may vary, of course. I just, prefer Persona 4, or Persona 5 and Persona 3 over Persona 4. And I would say that, and I have not played Persona 4 Golden, I don't know what sort of changes it makes, if it's for the better or for the worse, or anything of the sort, so, I don't know. I actually, the reason I'm replaying Persona 3 is also because I recently got Persona 4 Golden on Steam. Yeah, that's a safe area. Just randomly, I never played it. I think this is the one I was thinking of that I've already done, but oh well, I guess we'll find out. I like ice. I usually use fire. Fire is my default in video games. If I get a choice of damage types, I'm gonna use fire. Because fire's cool. And I got Persona 4 and I kind of wanted to play through Persona games again, because I got Persona 5 Royal when it came out, and then didn't play it. Well, that's not true. I played it a little bit. I didn't get very far. There's just things going on that made it difficult to focus on a longer RPG like that, unfortunately. But I kind of, I do really want to replay. I'll cure you for good measure. Makes me feel better anyway. I don't think there's any other doors that were locked in here, so I'm just gonna leave. I just wanted to replay 3, because I have not played Persona 3 since... Oh god, I think when I bought Persona 3 FES in, 2014. So 6 years, and I hadn't beaten Persona 3 since 2012 or 2013. So, it has been one of the things that I've wanted to replay, see how it holds up as compared to more recent games. And, how it holds up as compared to more recent games, and how much I still like it, because I absolutely adored Persona 3. Did I not go over one more? No, here we are. Is this not the top one? Did I miscount? I did. I did not miscount, rather. Everything is going great. I've also, in my free time, I took a break from it, because it's a very... well, it is what it is, but I finally finished Totino, You and Me and Her. I started reading that end of December, finished it about a month later. No, actually a little bit less than a month, let me think. I think I first played it where I started up the game in the 28th, right after Christmas of December. I beat it yesterday. I beat it the 22nd. No. 24th. I can do math. That was a weird graphical glitch. I wonder if that's related to the settings I've been fudging with. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to save you all the time in just a moment. I need to head back to Cornelia, because that's where another bunch of locked stuff is, so I will meet you there in just a moment. And I'm back cutting in just a moment. I don't know when I pressed that button. Anyway, I gained a level while I'm making my trip back to Cornelia. I'm fighting a shark in the ocean. So, yay, level up. This time it's on screen, hooray. Anyway, Gordon gained a level, 6 hit points, agility, stamina. Sabin gained a level, plus 5 hit points, agility, stamina. And Vivi gained a level, plus 2 hit points, plus 8 MP, strength, and agility and stamina. And let's see how close Rosa is. 29. She's gonna level up in the next encounter. I will just stay here because I'd rather not have people level up off screen. I've always hated channels. When I made it back to Cornelia beforehand, I think I figured out what was wrong with the C. I think it was just a video setting that I had enabled, and it was the C. It was all water effects. Actually, noticed on the way back. I just think it was just a setting I had enabled, trying to figure out why the fuck Persona 3 is being a bitch. But I don't know for sure. Because it's not doing it anymore since I've now disabled the effect. I do need to save though, that would be smart. Let's save. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I beat Totino. Totino is actually probably my top favorite list of visual novels. It's appropriately weird. God, where do I go to get to where I'm thinking of? Oh, man. I don't remember the layout of this place. Oh, dear. Oh, I go this way. Right. Right. Yeah. Nope. Wrong on all accounts. God damn it. My sense of direction is horrible. Yeah, Totino is great. Absolutely recommended. It has all the things I like in a visual novel. Well, not in a visual novel, but in stories in general. And I'm gonna not spoil what those things may or may not be, but I would recommend reading a VNDB database for Seba, Mithril Kniffy. That's gonna go on you for sure. Yay, higher attack, and you get to keep your knife. Saber is worse everywhere. Good to know. Hello?
The treasure house has been bound by the mystic key.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Ooh, key item. Nitro powder. Think it was nitroglycerin in the original game? Not gonna swear to that. I just realized I forgot to pause my timer whenever I, that's fun. Whenever I pause to go here, so my timer is like 3 or 4 minutes ahead. Hooray, nitro powder, a tint, and iron armor. Yeah, that's good. We already have that, but we can sell it, and it's worth money. And we have 10k, but we're still broke. Trust me. Yeah. This game is quite expensive with all of the magic you have to buy. Yeah, I would recommend watching Totino, or reading Totino if you haven't. And I could see myself... What am I doing? Fucking habits, man. Do I want to sell my iron armor now? Nah, we're fine. I'd recommend reading it if you haven't. It's something that I might play, maybe, if a couple of the things I have in mind for this year, like end of the year, don't work out the way that I think they might, or next year or something like that. It's something that I'd play in the future. Giving myself some time to, God, how do I get to where I want to go? I think, yeah, I don't remember if there's anything that tells you to go here, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Zappy zaps. Yeah, but I'm not sure when or for sure. But I highly recommend it. I'd also recommend the, what is it, Nitro Plus version? The non-Steam release, if you can get your hands on that. Yep, there you go. She leveled up 3 hit points, 18 MP, hell yeah. Stamina, and a potion. Okay, and I'm here and I want to go down and around to over here. But I'm not sure. I'd recommend the 18 plus version though, because I think, from my understanding, stop doing that, me. The things that it cuts out are more than just H-scenes. I think they remove some of the context around them as well. Although, I guess that could just be my misunderstanding of what people read, and it could be exactly the same, it just has the 8 scenes cut, which is, fine if that's all it is, but the couple of very small things that I read about it were that there was more than just that removed, so I went with the completely uncut version because I like the original context of things, and whether there is anything other than that, I can't say for sure, but I do. God, I always forget Poison because a game that I was playing recently heals status effects between battles, and this is not one of them. What game was it? God, I don't even remember what game that is. I know Final Fantasy X does that, but beyond that I don't remember. I think Final Fantasy X does that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 10 does that, but I haven't played 10 recently, so I don't know what game it was that does that. Fuck if I remember. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I finished that, and I actually started up Fruits of Grisaia. I think that's how that's pronounced. I'll just save here over the one I probably shouldn't be saving over. Oh well. And we're in Mountain Duagar. Hello-ho! Jumps for joy. Have you leathered with our Smith? In the smithy he is. Yay, now I get to do horribly bad dwarven accents. Hooray. With a crystal eye and the blind can see. I hear that the Dark Elf Astos picked the one belonged to Matoya. 575 gil. Like 450 gil. I'm down for getting some money. Hello there. I said hello. With a crystal eye and the blind can see. Yeah. Repeated dialogue and all that. Hello there, Smithy. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to make up such a magical sword. Yeah, that's not important at all. You're not going to be somebody that that's going to make the final weapon, or the ultimate weapon in the game for us, are you? And I definitely didn't forget to go see the last playthrough I did of this game because I was just impatient. And it didn't matter anyway. I haven't gone over there yet, so let's go over there. Let's go down here. Hello there. Hello. Sound. Hey, that's Neddick. He's smushing rocks in the back of the cave. When it comes to defense, a good iron like is every bit as stout as body armor. You should try one out one time. The sound. Yeah. Nerrick. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm having to do horrible accents for these people, I'd probably read it. Lally-ho. But yeah, and I've not gotten very far into Fruits of Grisaia, but it's interesting so far. I'm about 2-3 hours in, maybe a little more, a little less. I don't tend to count hours on games that or visual novels that I'm playing. If it doesn't count it for me, then I don't care. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. What little there is to enjoy at this moment. Cottage, 575 gil, mithril mail. That's nice. Potion, ether, and a worm killer. I do like killing worms. Let's just equip that. Actually, that lowers our defense, but ups our evasion. No, I'm okay. Worm killer, though, ups our attack and accuracy. It's a sword effective against dragons. This is not a Game Boy game. Please stop pressing circle. Great helm. Tint. Please, I need to stop pressing circle. 33 to 35, not bad. Lowers our evasion, but I don't care about evasion very much for a fucking warrior. Hello there. Hello. Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will have my canal open in no time flat. Oh, you kids. Yeah, just do your thing, buddy old pal. Yeah, I actually, I'm going to try to read visual novels more, especially now that I'm also not reading. There we go. Now we can blow through this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? The powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you'd better get out while you can. I have a list of visual novels that I'm going to try to read through now that I'm not, reading Tsukihime multiple times a week. And Kigetsu Toya is on that list, and I do want to reread Fate Stay Night and Fate Hollow Atraxia, but I don't know if I'll do that because I have stuff that are new that I haven't read. Oh, a nice looking cutscene. Water's delicious. Yeah, I think the main ones that I have to read are Fruits of Grisaya, Sai no Uta. Sai no Uta's been on my list to read for a long time, since, like, oh god, a long time. I can't wait to see what lives out there and be onto that canal. It's been on my list since I finished Fate Stay Night, before I even started Fate Hollow Atraxia. I forgot the name for a moment there. I just haven't read it, and I don't have a good reason why. Sorry about that. Was checking something. And look at that. There's a canal and there's a whirlpool. Not the fun kind, like in Pokemon. The annoying kind, like in Pokemon. I actually have... I didn't then. If I did then, I probably would have read it. But I actually have... sorry, coughing. The original release of Sai no Uta, because I'm one of those people that likes to read the original version of something, if I can. If I can't, then, that's fine. I will read whatever version is, actively available to me. But if I can get my hands on, without issue, the original, I will read that, even if there are translation errors and weird inconsistencies. It's charming to me to read stuff like that, and stuff, I'm weird and like reading stuff. I don't know why I'm coming here to heal. God, habits are so hard to break. Oh well. So let's sail out to the west, and see what lies beyond here. There's a whirlpool that, well, I guess I'll just show you what it is. It's Lifespring Grotto. It is one of the bonus dungeons. Yipes, peoples! You aren't going to hurt me. Then maybe I can tell you a little about this place. This cavern is known as the Lifespring Grotto. Long ago, men and mermaids who fell in love could live here together in peace. Interesting. One of the bonus dungeons from the GBA release, Dawn of Souls. Oh, look, a village. That I don't like. I don't like the optional dungeons in this game. They're boring. There's a town here, Melmond. But. We can explore this in this episode, then finish it off with something. Hello? Restore the crystals to grace. Sure thing, old buddy, old pal. I forgot to buy magic from Elfheim. I'll do that between episodes. If the earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth. The hills and valleys will again be green. Well, I'll at least look around here, even though I can't actually get anything. Yeah, we have Kuraga, Life, Diaga, and Healera. We'll probably be getting these three, although I might get Healera instead of Diaga. Not sure. I did that last time and then didn't use whichever one I got. Stop by my father's shop, okay? And Black Magic, Faraga, Scourge, which is useless. Teleport and Slowra, which is vaguely useful, I think. Teleport's super useful, kind of. Please, move. I'm just a farmer. Please? Controls?
In the cave on the southern tip of the continent lies a man named Sada. He's a wise man who knows much.
Sure thing, dude.
What is my name? I gone all the way here from Dogar to find out the spring here of the earth's decay.
And I'm pretty sure it is Dwagar, not Duragar.
Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now, it's fallen into ruin. I've heard that the ancients possessed something with the power to make a ship float in the sky.
Sounds spiffy. Can I leave, please? Thank you. I don't want to be trapped in the corner.
Restore the crystals to Grace. I'll do what I can, ma'am. I have a crozier, a saber, a longsword, and a falchion. I could go for a longsword, but I also have a worm killer, and that sounds cool. And we have the end. Did I talk to you already? Oh, no, I haven't. The vampire attacked, destroying our city and church, and leaving our city in shambles. Is there nothing we can do to stop the ruination of the earth? I mean, maybe. I'll help where I can, man. The earth is decaying, and it's... Wait, I think you're actually female, aren't you? Hold on. Let's see. I think you might be female. The earth's decaying, and it's all the doing of the vampire that lives in the cavern of earth. Our town is in such rotten shape because he's blocking the flow of power, blocking the flow of the power of earth. Will you stop him for us? The cavern of earth is to the south of Malmond on a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. It used to be the closer you got to the cave, the more fertile the soil. Now, it's a barren waste. How unfortunate. They have knight's armor. God, I'm not buying that. Silver armlets, great helm, bronze glove, steel glove. So we got some stuff to buy. I'm gonna get magic first. But, you know, the giant living in the cave eats rocks. He'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. Can't get enough of them. Good to know. There is nothing I, the great genius Dr. Une, do not know. What, you've never heard of me? Inconceivable. What a lovely person. Nice hair, dude. But that's the village of Melmond. So next time I will have, well, I'll have magic, and that's about it. And then we'll go to the Cavern of Earth. Well, I hope to see you all next time.